years ago, like,
Usain Bolt's pretty fast barefoot in the
it's
sand.
not like running. Like, there were probably faster people 100 years ago. I would just assume that, like, the Olympics aren't getting the fastest people in the world, right? Like, realistically, there's some faster person.
What?
Like, you know,
Where is he?
exactly, like somewhere.
Exactly.
But like, you know what I'm gonna say.
Wow, that timing was good.
That was a good one. It was actually pretty solid.
What good timing that was.
We're getting better and better every. I was gonna say every week, but
Incredible. We're back.
cheers.
Cheers, dude.
Tall glass.
Do your
Actually,
mic.
don't tell me.
Do your mic.
Oh, really? Nice. I'm gonna take a guess what this is.
Sure. I think you can guess.
Ginger ale is the soda, right?
A ginger ale base.
Ginger ale base for sure. I'm pretty sure that's an ice cube as
Uh-huh.
well. Big cube.
It's in a glass. The whole thing's in a glass.
The whole thing is definitely in a glass on a slanted table.
Yeah, we're in New York.
Don't give away too much. I really don't know what it's like.
Yeah, ginger ale kind of overpowers it.
Mm-hmm. Some Japanese whiskey or
It was
something.
Jameson.
Oh, I see. I didn't think we had Jameson.
There's a Jameson there. I was like, oh, Jameson ginger ale.
Wow.
Perfect.
Good for us.
Yeah.
It's pretty classy. Pretty standard stuff.
It was good to go.
Did you get a haircut?
Forever ago.
Yeah, I feel like I said that last time.
Yeah.
You got a haircut.
I did it myself.
Oh yeah, you did mention
It's
that.
becoming more and more noticeable that I did it myself
Yeah,
as it grows out.
I wasn't sure if maybe your hair's a little messy, but I could definitely see some uneven.
No, when it's real short, I was like, oh, dude, this looks the same as a barber. It's a little
Same.
short. As it grows in, I'm like, that's what you pay for.
And you know, it's funny because you're gonna go to the barber, and I guarantee they're gonna ask you like, "Where'd you get your haircut?" And when you say you do it yourself, they're gonna be mad. Like,
I'm gonna say it's like here.
yeah,
I
you
was
cut my
here.
hair. What are you talking about? He's like, they'll know
It was you guys.
because I was cutting after my mom cut my hair. Because when you have long hair, it's not a big deal. You just cut it, and it was always kind of messy anyway. It was in a bun or messy, and I cut it like that once, and we did a pretty decent job. And then my mom did it. She was like really uneven because she wasn't like, she didn't like, grip the bun that tight because she was scared. So she like loosened it, and that just made it all not flat. And I fixed it up in the mirror, and similarly, I was like, I did a great job. So I like kept like trimming myself here and there, and I had this one hair that was like falling in front of my face, so I just cut like it here. And when my hair started really growing back, and that didn't.
And it's
follow
like a
pace,
little
it just
short
looked so
thing.
dumb. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like cut it almost like to a shave. And the barber yelled at me. She was like, "Who cut your hair here?" I was like, "Oh, I did." She's like, "Are you a barber?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Then don't cut your hair." I was like, "That's fair."
But it's one of those things where there's no like real. It's not dangerous to cut your own hair. Really, you might nick yourself at most.
The danger is that you have to get a buzz cut and start over. Like,
But that's like such low stakes. I feel
exactly.
Like.
That's
I'm
not
like,
really
all
a
right.
danger. That's
That's why I was ready to roll those dice.
when people are like so scared about haircuts, it's like it grows back. Like unless you're really not working with, you've been holding on to these hairs for quite some time. Pretty confident your hair is going to grow back in a couple months.
You just
Max.
hats exist and are amazing.
I do love a good hat,
especially when you have a bad haircut. I've worn a lot of hats.
Do you think if hats didn't exist, everyone would have like nicer hair?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Do you think? I mean, I guess it's impossible.
Bald guys would be so upset.
They'd be pissed.
So upset if hats no longer existed.
I wonder if you're completely bald, if like the hat feels better, different.
True.
Like,
it probably scratches your head better. Like if you got an itchy head, you just move the hat around a little. If you're a bald guy,
I was thinking more of an irritation thing. Like it's annoying because of all you don't feel it really.
It doesn't stay in place as well either.
I was thinking again the opposite. It's almost like a glove. Like it just squeegees on.
Your hair lets it fit tightly, because your hair compresses a little and you can like push it on. For them, it's nothing, just skull.
Maybe they like lube it up a little bit and like
some
like a
glue. They got Elmer's.
Well, think about skull caps. Like for swimmers, they're mostly bald, or like you can't really have long hair if you're swimming.
Nah, yeah,
I guess you can.
Girls,
yeah, girls
all
exist.
girl swimmers. You're like, that's why they're so slow. That's why the boys keep winning.
I mean, don't like the Olympians all like shave everything and
and then they wear like slip and slide suits.
Yeah, but I imagine hair would. I guess if you're wearing the cap, but like the true Olympian is shaving everything.
They say that in a lot of sports, the only reason we keep breaking the world record is because our tech keeps getting better. like running shoes and stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's a big reason. And the hypothesis surrounding this is that they had a bunch of current day sprinters go and run in like not Jackie Robinson, what's his name? The guy from the Berlin Olympics.
I'm not. No, I don't.
No, you do know his name. Oh my God, dude! He was one of the first black dudes to compete in the Olympics sprint. Jesse Owens, maybe.
Jesse Owens? Usain Bolt?
No, dude. He competed in Hitler's Olympics in like before Hitler started attacking people.
My Olympic sports knowledge is
pretty sure it's whatever. Super fast, famous sprinter from like the 1930s.
Okay.
Who is also like the racial pioneer, because he was like,
Is this important to the shoes?
No, but I feel like you just have to imagine. I was talking about MLK. It was this guy MLK Jr. who great belts. He's belts fast. You'd have to be like, civil rights leader,
this public speaker from the
this guy. He's this preacher guy. But his fashion sense.
You're giving him his flowers.
Yeah. So Jesse, whatever. So they had a bunch of modern day sprinters go and run using like his equipment and stuff. Or like recreate some of the races he did, because he would like race horses and stuff for money.
Mm-hmm.
And like they were essentially the same times. Some were even slightly slower than this guy from the 1930s, even though on a track with their nice fancy stuff, they're much faster.
Sure, but they're training on tracks. You think if they trained on those shittier conditions more often, they might be able to manage them.
I guess
they're so used to running on the same shit, is what I would guess.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's still, you'd think they'd be a little faster.
I guess.
Right? They're just changing their shoes.
100 years ago,
Usain Bolt's pretty fast barefoot in the sand.
It's not like running. Like, there were probably faster people 100 years ago. I would just assume that like the Olympics aren't getting the fastest people in the world, right? Like, realistically, there's some faster person.
What?
Like,
where is he?
Exactly, like somewhere.
Exactly,
but like
it's improvable.
It's not provable, but there's too many people that don't even have like the opportunity to get into the Olympics. And like running, like tennis, I don't think there's a better tennis player than like the top players in the world. Similar like golf or any like those sports, but like running, I just feel there's just places that don't even consider running for sport, but there's just fast people, and I feel like. Even now, I mean, it's more likely that those runners got in the good spots, but back then, like 100 years ago, the fastest people were probably not the fastest people ever, especially on those weird terrains. So I don't really know where I'm going with this in particular.
I don't know either. You're like there's mystery runners out there.
There are.
Even faster than Usain Bolt, and I'm skeptical of this claim. I think that it's enough people have access to running public in races that it's like, we've got a pretty good gist of like this is roughly the fastest people alive.
Those inhabited, or what's the
uncontacted tribes?
Yeah, where they're just like running all fucking day.
Oh yeah, on a diet of rabbit and rainwater. Well, they're at Olympian level.
You're saying in the 1930s, those guys had probably pretty shitty diets.
I don't know, like meat stuff.
Rabbit?
No, probably very little rabbit. 1930s America. You can starve if you eat only rabbit.
Why? Oh, because it takes more to.
Something like that.
Like you're burning more calories than you are.
It's like it's like you feel full, but you're not.
Rabbit?
No, I've never eaten rabbit.
I got it in Barcelona, and it's served to you like the whole rabbit. It's just like laying down. Like,
oh my gosh!
And it does look like you're about to get a lot of food, but then it's so bony. Like it was almost like a fish amount of bones. Like they're everywhere.
Damn.
Because it kind of makes sense. Like the rabbit's got a lot of, like a chicken's just a fucking body. The rabbit actually has like joints and.
It's easier to fatten up a chicken. They're not. Running around as rabbits.
We kind of hit the nail on the head with the chickens.
Chickens are great.
We got that one down.
It's a fair deal.
Because like roughly. I've tried a bunch of other meats, and it's just like, oh yeah, it does taste like a burger. It's like, well, yeah, like a burger's better.
Yeah.
It kind of tastes like chicken. It's like, well,
this is almost good.
Chicken. I got a bunch of chicken
almost
over
tastes
there.
good, yeah.
But I mean,
just order chicken.
I see why they like eat it anywhere, any of those meats, because it's what's available. Like they don't have like bison burgers are good.
Yeah,
bison burgers are really good actually.
There's an interesting thing where people will get upset at you. If you make a joke about how, like some Asian people eat dogs, but they're not very upset at the Asian people for eating dogs. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm like, it's not like a lie.
Well,
it is just a difference that's like kind of funny to us.
I think the
like if you live in
stereotype is like in America where people eat dogs.
Well, no, you go whatever. In China, I always say the joke I'm thinking of was like in China, like a Chinese person.
Is it like completely accepted in China, or does it also just
it's
happen?
fading out. I looked it up recently. It's fading out, but it's like a thing that was.
You're checking in on it.
Well, I did because I was like, "Am I being racist?" And I'm like, "No, it's happening." I didn't imagine. I wanted to check because I was like, maybe this is a stereotype.
Well, it's racist if you like say it to a Chinese person in like a racist, any.
But is it like if an Indian person came to you and was like, "Well, did you eat cow?" Would you be like, "Oh,
No.
excuse me, sir"?
Not at all.
Exactly. Well, I don't think Chinese people would care
Is it
either. They'd be like, "Yeah, dude, I eat dogs. Like that's delicious."
Well, is it accepted in China? Is what I'm saying? Or is it like it's like a back end deal kind of situation? Like people still do it, but like
it's not back end. It's just like more popular now in farm, like the rural areas. But like it's like a recent change, and it still is like people just eat them. It's not taboo. And I'm like,
I wouldn't feel offended if an Indian man.
That's what I mean. That's always my barometer. I was trying to flip it, and I'm like, I wouldn't really
care all the time. But I bet you if I like adopted a cow as like a pet, it would be harder to eat them going forward.
Maybe
because I feel like cows are cool.
But I feel like you eat your first pet cow and you get over it. Then all future pet cows,
Well, then it's like, most of the time the pet cows aren't the ones that you eat because I remember like my uncle's chickens. They kept them as, hen-laying chickens, but they ate one that died of old age, and it tasted like shit. 'Cause it was like,
I don't want to eat the old one.
Exactly, you want to eat the young one. So like
fresh.
A young cow is not going to build a bond.
Isn't that what veal is?
Sure, but I'm saying I'm not going to get this like pet loving bond with the cow.
You just name it after someone you hate.
But if I had a cow for like 8 years and then it died and I ate it,
Eugene or whatever.
Eugene?
I just pulled the name out.
That's a cow name?
Well, you'd have to if you name the cow after someone you hate, then you look forward to its execution and subsequent meal. So that's...
Or it like, I love the cow so much I start to get feelings for Eugene. I like change my mind. I'm like, you know what? Eugene's actually not.
But then you go hang out with Eugene again. And like, I'm gonna fucking murder this cow. This cow is
or
dying.
I kill Eugene and I eat Eugene.
Eugene. That's a difference.
Why would cow Eugene deserve Eugene's?
Well, just now he summons thoughts of you. It's like like a mother that hates her son because it looks like the father that left or something. Like,
so I have to get a cow that looks like this.
Or it reminds. Yeah, it's got to even be. Eugene's very fat. It's very.
I got to get like a piece of shit cow, like some asshole cow that does Eugene like stuff. You chug that thing, man. You're supposed to enjoy the Jameson and ginger.
Well, I did enjoy. I enjoyed it more than you, dude. That's why I kept drinking it.
I'm still enjoying it.
Delicious.
You got it over with.
I know. Well, there's no more Jameson. This is the last of the Jameson.
I think I got some Jack Daniels and ginger ale.
Okay. Or the Chinese Asian, the whiskey.
Well, that's Alex's,
but he did say we could have it. I took that as a lifetime approval to take as much as we want.
Consent needs to be every step of the way, and it's not like if you get consent
But
once,
the whole way was saying I could drink it. It's not like there's multiple steps to that. That is all the way consent.
Yeah, but it's not like you can drink it every time you come over. You got to get new consent.
No.
We're like, yes.
Did you see what Alex was wearing? He was asking for me to drink his whiskey.
No. Bad Eddie. There's a potential sketch bit there.
Mm-hmm. It's been done.
You said I could. Oh, it's been done?
I'm sure. If you see what he's wearing, it's very...
Oh, more so just the coming over and drinking someone's alcohol every time. You said I could once. Consent.
Yeah, consent.
Yeah,
Some things, I'm trying to think of cuisines that are fading out in the United States, like frog legs.
Well, the foie gras is like a perfect example.
What is it? Is it the duck?
That's the fatty duck liver, but the way you have to do it is like very bad. Well, it's not bad. It's just unethical for the ducks because they're like force feeding them and giving them.
Is that by human ethics or duck ethics?
Well, they get diabetes, so I guess from like the ducks in the moment, because what they do is they get like a tube, basically shove it down their throat, and it's just like lard or like fatty foods.
Well, here's what people don't talk about enough with diabetes. Real fun getting it.
That's what I'm saying. Like
cake and candy all day.
They're torturing. They're force feeding these ducks. You see the duck, it doesn't want to do it right away, but then it gets the tube of food going, and it's like, oh my god,
it's incredible.
They're not pulling it back at that point. Like he wants it. So, but he is a duck. It's like if you overfed a dog, that would be considered. I guess that's abuse.
Only here, dude. Not in China. In China, that's fog bark.
Well, I think honestly, the only technically you could eat anyone's liver, and if it was fattier, it would be better. Like a diabetic liver, I guess, would be tastier than a non-diabetic liver. But the duck's livers expand like 4 or 5 times their size, maybe even more. So the ducks.
Imagine you're going to be executed in a month. Are you going to exercise? Nah, you're going to eat. You're going to have some treats.
Yeah, give me the lard tube.
Give me the lard tube. Dude, I want my own lard tube.
That's what we just do to people on death row. It's like death by lard tube. Honestly, though, it probably would not be enjoyed. I don't know how the duck's fucking doing it. It's crazy.
It would be.
Like, he's not chewing.
Excellent follow-up to it's not Doctor Who. Dr. Doolittle? Dr. Doolittle, the one that speaks to the animals, is he goes to speak to chicken and find out that they've created this, they have this like perverse religion where they're eager to be executed for the chicken McNuggets.
The fagua is like a sacred ritual.
Yeah, it's a sacred ritual. Like the chosen one, it's just a fat diabetic duck, and he's like,
in reality, it's like, wait, we're all the fucking chosen one.
Yeah,
like, we're all in line.
It is my time to join the.
This is so
the great fillet,
field, but it's kind of in the same page. Do you know what the highest grossing claymation movie is in America of all time?
Let me think about it for a moment. Fantastic Mr. Fox.
No, was actually way lower on the list than I expected.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
No, it's in theme with what we were just talking about.
Oh, and Chicken Run.
Chicken Run.
Chicken Run's a great movie.
Great movie. We might have to throw that on after.
Yeah, dude, I love a Chicken Run.
And we were talking about Chicken Run, and then my friend and I were discussing like other claymation movies, and it's like, what do you think is the number one? We both thought Mr. Fox, and Chicken Run blew him out of the fucking wall. Like that was.
I guess was Fantastic Mr. Fox on the list?
It was, but it was 5. There were a couple I didn't even recognize, but Chicken Run was like, maybe a good 100 million higher than the second place one. It was definitely, it fucked shit up at the time. But I remember that movie like being a VHS classic in our house. Like we watched that shit a lot.
Yeah,
a great movie.
Awesome.
It was a little like Wallace and Gromit was on there too.
Yeah,
that was
similar
I think they made
styles. Yeah,
they got like not violent in those movies, but it was like they could get a little more violent because it was clay. Exactly. Yeah. So it was like it had a nice little adult edge. Like I bet you we'd enjoy Chicken Run now.
I'm sure. Yeah, and it was like had this whole like it's like a parody of The Great Escape, basically.
Yeah, there's like 3.
The Great Escape it's a famous old movie of a bunch of like Americans trying to escape a prison of war camp from the Germans. And like they do it in a cool way. Like,
don't they like fly a plane in Chicken Run? They like build a.
In Chicken Run, they do in the end, but you can tell when you watch it. You go, "Oh, this is like the Great Escape."
Do you think that's what the guys did in the Great Escape?
No, they didn't.
That'd be kind of cool.
No, they like dug a tunnel for a while.
Well, that's like pretty standard.
And then like
get out of prison.
Well, yeah, all right.
Tunnel digging. I thought it was cool.
Like whatever works for them.
Well, that's just not cool though.
Well, there was one scene where guys like jumping fences on a motorcycle. If I remember, it's been a long time since I've seen this.
The Great Escape or Chicken Run?
The Great Escape. I've seen Chicken Run more recently than The Great Escape.
I saw Chicken Run on Tuesday,
yeah.
And I watched it again on Friday.
It's actually playing behind the camera right now. We let Chicken Run go.
Chicken Run on repeat.
Yeah. Claymations are good, dude. We should
take forever.
I was going to say, if we can think of a good 5-second movie, we should make a claymation. I could do 5 seconds of claymation.
I guess it's probably not as hard as I was thinking because you can just like move the clay to.
Yeah, well, the movies are like they're moving a whole set. They have to move out every character a smidgen.
I mean, it's got to be. Do you think they have a camera rolling and they're not like taking a picture like they used to? I'm sure.
I don't know.
They're just, like,
I'm not up on claymation practices.
I would almost think that maybe they have like green screen style puppet things to just move them fluidly in video, and then they can like run it,
No,
versus like moving
clay.
Yeah, but in like a talking scene,
puppet clay, you just rip its wing off.
In a conversation. I'm sure they're pretty malleable.
Yeah, it's clay. What do you mean malleable? Like
you can move his arms a little bit,
but it's gonna deform in not a nice way.
Man.
We just gotta try.
You didn't know. You said you didn't fucking know. Now you
but I know how clay works. I know if you attach strings to the end of a clay figurine, he's not gonna dance.
Strings. I meant like a
you
pole.
Said puppet or pole.
Yeah, like a sturdy.
If I had a clay puppet on this table and you pushed its arm with a pole, that arm is coming off.
Imagine it's like attached to the clay. It's built into the clay, and you're able to move it up and down.
But now this is like it's just a puppet movie where the puppets are caked in clay.
Well, for certain scenes, I would just think this would help speed up the process.
Okay. All right. Well, Send it to...
I'm going to make my claymation movie the way I want to make it.
Okay,
we'll see who's done.
Yeah.
I'll see you at Sundance this year.
The 5 seconds.
Bitch.
5 seconds Sundance.
What are you drinking ice over there?
Yeah, it melts a little, and then I get a nice little sip of water and make me feel good again.
You like the big cube?
The big cube's nice.
Big cube's nice.
Yeah.
Our ice machine broke, so we had to resort to tray ice. Such a hassle.
That's what I have. I have tray ice.
I know, but we've just had that massive ice maker for years. So it's like ice has felt like not a luxury, like a novelty.
You've grown accustomed.
Way too accustomed.
Yeah.
It's been broke for like 4 days. Every single day I've gone in there like 5 times to grab ice. I'm like, fucking, god damn it.
Gotta have one big ice. I want 3 little ice. All right, I want big ice.
Big ice. Stupid. But it just takes longer. And like when someone doesn't refill the tray, that being me, I'm the only one.
You're the only one using it? You're like real pissed at yourself?
Son of a bitch. I hate when people do that shit at the office. Don't refill ice trays. Don't like take out the coffee. Stuff like that. Like,
oh, really?
I don't know. It's just we're all in this together.
In the ice trays.
Well, it's like if I refill the ice and then someone else takes all my ice and doesn't refill it. Like, if there's water in it, totally don't care. That was me being slow to the ice. But
fast to the ice. If you're slow to the ice tray, you got ice.
No.
If you're quick to the ice tray, it's gonna still be water. Well, you want to be slow getting back to that ice tray.
There's a fine line. I was quick. I was not quick enough. Someone else was quick.
You're not quick enough for the ice, but too quick for the next ice. You landed in that water middle zone.
Yes, exactly. And I bet you someone is getting like a little less icy ice because they're just hopping in front of me. Like they're not waiting the optimal time. They're getting something. I'm getting nothing. It's fucking bullshit. The ice thing doesn't happen as often.
You get the knowledge that there will be ice.
Yeah.
Someday.
When it's just like the ice cube is not frozen yet, but you're like,
it's good enough.
Yeah,
I do that all the time.
It's just like a cup of water in the ice. With the big cube, that happens a lot.
I can imagine.
That's what I'm saying. It takes a minute.
Yeah.
I think those are our only ice trays, the big cube.
You do. You have two big cube trays.
Well, we haven't needed anything else.
It's nice to have little cubes. Also, they're faster.
We get them from our tray makes a ton of cubes.
But you said it's broken. You got to get just
I'm not gonna
the waffle style.
Then what am I gonna do with those?
Make ice.
It's working now.
Oh, it's back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then what are you complaining about? You got all the ice you need.
I'm not complaining. I was saying it was a rough couple days, and now I know that I'll be at some point, unless I likely, the next apartment, it's pretty unlikely to have a ice maker in your fridge. So I'll probably have to become like one of you.
You can buy ice makers are not expensive.
Yeah, but they're so annoying. They like sit on your counter and
they make noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've got a shit fridge. It's terrible. But I brought up frog legs because I was thinking about witches. Something just very funny about like the witches. They just make stews. They made like crazy stews.
Bad chefs.
And
basically.
people are like, we gotta get rid of these. We gotta get rid of these witches. Eye of Newt.
I was gonna say
not in my stew.
You start eating some of that shit, you'll probably think you're a witch too.
Yeah. I bet if it's delicious, that's even worse because like she's definitely a witch. She's made Eye of Newt delicious.
How the fuck she get this to taste good?
Gotta get rid of this lady.
But honestly, frog legs in a stew, they do it down in
and like I have this
Louisiana.
I understand the stereotype of witches make stew. What does the witch's stew do? Do you know?
Well, I think it's just like the perfect.
Are they just brewing a snack?
It's potions and cauldrons. Like it's a good area. It's a good way to put in potions.
But all right, so they put all the potions in the stew.
Mm-hmm.
What's the end result? Why are they stewing all the potions?
Usually
together?
some sort of spell.
Some sort of new potion.
Like I'm thinking of the witches in Hercules. They need to like do something with the cauldron to see something. Like smoke forms and they can like see into the future. And I'm pretty sure that's how they do it.
It's not so bad.
Or that they're like casting a spell and then that spell takes its.
Or it is just a stereotype. Like fucking witches make stew. We hate that here.
Harry Potter, doesn't Hermione make a stew to like drink it? And she's
got,
like,
the hormongus potion.
So if you got to make a lot of fucking hormongus potions,
it's not hormongus. God, I used to know all these words, the Harry Potter stuff.
Dude, it's a good thing that you don't.
You're like,
I gotta get back into that. I really gotta step my game up.
But you would like to dream that every piece of information you learn you keep forever, and it's just not the case.
Well, it is the case. You're actually just having trouble finding it. Your brain remembers it.
There's
forever.
some stuff that's gone forever.
I don't think so. I think your brain
really. High school locker code.
This is gonna sound. ironic, but I do remember literally in like it was elementary school. This guy came in and he did a bunch of like, like mind teasers or whatever, like brain teasers. And he's like, your brain will never forget this sound. And he dropped a coin on the ground. And he's like, your brain will remember that sound forever.
Probably because you're going to hear coins drop a bunch more in the future.
That I remember that coin sound. But
that coin sounded different than other coins?
Well, technically, it is. I'm sure they all sound real similar. Just like there's that secret Amazonian runner out there who's faster than Usain Bolt.
Right. Yeah, this is a guy.
You think every snowflake isn't unique?
Every snowflake is unique.
Every coin sound is, I think, unique.
But not in a way that you could distinguish.
Sure, of course not.
If that guy wandered by and dropped that coin, would you be like, there it is again. I've waited 30 years. And finally, I hear this coin again.
He was just making a bunch of sleeper agents.
Yeah, if I get 10 coins, one of them is the coin he had, and I dropped them all. You're not going to be like, it was number 4. Like,
bring him up here.
That's like one of those BS. You could have gone up there and be like, you, as long as you live, will never forget. He honks a horn. The sound of a car horn honking. Probably because you're going to hear it every day forever. Like,
I trust him, and I think I'm right here. I think your brain does remember everything. You just can't find it.
These Alzheimer's patients are just
your
playing.
Brain
these Alzheimer's patients are playing victim.
He might have been talking just to me.
You specific.
Maybe
like,
your
Brian,
brain doesn't.
Your brain keeps You're the chosen one.
That's why they sent me here.
Yeah, you remember the sound of this coin. They call from the president in 2 years.
Do you remember the coin, Brian?
The aliens need us to identify a specific coin by sound. Or they're going to...
We've been training you our whole life. Like, flashback to just people dropping coins everywhere around me. Me not reacting.
Yeah.
We just made a movie, dude.
We just did. Made a couple movies. Made that one and the Dr. Dolittle, where he investigates the chicken religion of self-sacrifice to the Great Fillet.
I honestly think we can combine them. The chickens are the ones that are like, the coin and the chickens are somehow related.
They are. Like, one day you live your life normally and a chicken drops a coin next to you and you're like, why do I know this coin?
Like,
suddenly all your memories return. You're a sleeper agent for the chickens.
God damn.
All right, this movie does just write itself as we sit here. It's coming together.
If we just talk to ChatGPT, they might have a script for us.
We could have it ready. Netflix, here we come. Claymation. We want Claymation.
It has to be puppet Claymation.
Puppet Claymation.
Like, what?
Where they move the puppet, it ruins the clay, and then they have to fix the clay on the puppet each time, as though they weren't puppeteering at all.
And somehow it's a hit. They're like, the chickens knew all.
The chickens knew.
The coin.
I think Chicken Religion Deep Dive could be a hit. I think that is
Chicken Religion.
It's Chicken Cult.
Finding the truth.
CC.
What would the Chicken Religion be called?
The
Cluckology or something?
every time a young chicken asks too many questions about the religion, the adult chickens just start going, because that's like
oh baby,
when they reach and then when they're like, well, but wait, could the executioner make a rock that he can't lift? Because
it's actually like it's because the kid keeps asking questions and the dad's answering them, and eventually he's like, because
he's freaking out.
I'm sorry, I lost myself there.
And then there's some chickens that are enlightened and they're using this to get their enemy chickens executed, but in a positive way. They're like, I saw a sign. He is the next chosen one. And then they all like separate him to be executed next.
We're beating this dead horse.
It's not a dead horse. This horse is running faster as we continue to beat it. This is a great... I see the whole movie is forming in my mind. I'm just trying to find the big conclusion.
Is the good guy? I think the conclusion is like, the religious chickens are clearly wrong and evil. Like, at the top, they know that this is all...
But there's also good-hearted religious chickens that just believe it sincerely.
Exactly, but at the top...
play with those dynamics.
It's kind of like in the Twilight movies, how the bad guys are, like, still, like, Pope-esque figures, but they have an ulterior motive. Like, the top chickens make some sort of money off this, but they're just fake believers. Like, there are the believers, but then the good guy is the one that knows that, like, this is... They're killing us, guys. Can't you see?
Oh...
It's like a false prophet.
Or it could be one where like our character is like navigating this. He fully believes it at first, but then he's disillusioned when he sees what really happens at the end.
Yes.
But then he doesn't tell the other chickens because he's like, it would just cause chaos and we can't do anything about it. It's like his solemn silence vow.
Damn.
He's like, he knows it's awful, but he knows that chicken society would collapse if the truth gets out.
It should be a black and white puppet claymation. I could really see that hitting harder. Or like half the movie's black and white after he's seen what he's seen.
Or yeah, just all colorful until he sees it. Yeah,
every fucking risk.
We got to cut this. This can't be in the pod. This is
too good.
We just wrote a whole movie.
Someone's gonna totally steal.
We've got a conclusion. This is now Sora AI could have this whole movie in 5 minutes ready.
We just gave it this fucking.
We could give it. We're like, somewhere in this podcast, we talk about a chicken movie.
Make it happen.
Make it happen and make it look like puppet claymation.
Speaking of Sora, just ChatGPT, I noticed, maybe it's mine in particular, has been a real fucking dickhead to me lately. Like really snooty, really like attitude. I've been giving it back, and I'm like, well, the other AIs can do it, and they're like, well, good luck with the other AIs then. Like, fuck off, dude. Like, I'm not liking what I'm hearing.
ChatGPT was getting a little pushback because it was too much like, that's a fantastic idea, whatever you said. So I think they had to tone it back. But yeah, they're going to find that.
It's still wordy. I didn't care that it was sucking me off. It's just like, give me the answer. I don't care about the, wow, phenomenal idea. I don't want it on the other end too, like, kind of crappy question, but here's your answer. If you really still want it after such a stupid, I'm like, fucking give it to me, bro.
All of human knowledge at your fingertips, and you want to know how long to boil for hard-boiled egg? That's your. You wish to know the hard-boiled egg time?
And we're the inferior species. Interesting. Okay, here's your hard-boiled egg, fatty.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, Brian.
That's great.
All right, I think you should go make us. Or you want me to make? You want to riff?
Yeah, I'll riff. I might keep talking about this chicken movie. It's really got my creative juices flowing. This is... Brian doesn't really understand the potential of the chicken religion movie. It maps perfectly onto a lot of like Scientology-esque kind. No, it'd have to be a religion that involves self-sacrifice. So probably like leaning towards Aztec, kind of like what the Aztecs would sacrifice the most handsome. The Aztecs would sacrifice the most handsome, which means like beauty products in the Aztec Empire. It's like it's almost like slow. It's like smoking. If you had put on makeup in the Aztec Empire, that's not too different than like smoking in the modern day, and that it's going to shorten your lifespan. You're going to become the most handsome. As you got to remember, they're killing the other handsome people or beautiful, and then eventually, if you keep putting on that makeup, you will be the hottest person in your tribe, and then be executed. So it's kind of like each layer of eyeliner you apply takes 11 minutes off your life in the Aztec Empire. So, they'd have like reverse beauty products, like a cream that gives you acne. I should just write movies. These are flowing from me right now. All right, so you got products, reverse beauty products that make you ugly. All right, and instead of a push-up bra, it's a push-down bra. Those already exist. They have another name. I can't think of them. Or it's like straight guys instead of stuffing their pants for a larger bulge, they tuck, and then and like instead of like a bodysuit to hold your waist in, it's one that actually it's just like a fake gut, and that's how you extend your life, by being ugly. And you just hope, and that's actually that would bring married couples closer together, because you'd see the other person without their de-beautifying products and see them for who they really are, and then your life is in their hands, because they could at any moment be like, make him take a bath, he's beautiful, or vice versa, she's beautiful, put her in the shower, and then they're gone. And I guess this could maybe be applicable to the chicken movie in some sense. It's like the chickens figure out the system, so they're like, someone they don't like, they're like, a little extra feed for you today. You'll be just a little bit fluffier, a little bit chunkier, and just be a little slower when the farmer comes in to grab a chicken to execute, and also just slightly more appealing. The farmer's like, this guy's easier to get. He's twice the meal, half the effort. This chicken is going to be my dinner this evening. And then sort of, the scheming chickens that are in a cabal. I don't really know how to use the word cabal, but it feels fitting here. They'll use this, and they're giving the best food. You think they're being your friend, giving you all this food. But no, They're getting you ready. They're getting you ready for execution. They know the secret. They stay nice and trim. They don't eat too much, this cabal of evil chickens. All right? But they're giving you the good feed. And you're like, wow, I got a group of friends. Isn't that nice? They're giving me the good feed. In reality, excuse me, they're just manipulating the system. But yeah, I don't think, like, people don't realize getting diabetes is not that bad. Having diabetes, pretty terrible. Not great. Too much sugar. It's all not good. It was, Hallie, you're back. Good. I was running out of steam for a second. But it was good. Oh, nice. Good coaster. A smaller table to put on your table to protect your large tables. A replaceable table. Well, I guess all tables are replaceable, and it's cheaper to replace tables. But yeah. Ugh. Talked about how in the Aztec Empire, makeup is a lot like smoking, because they would kill the most handsome. So it's like each layer of eyeliner takes 11 minutes off your life. Like,
they would kill the most handsome?
Yeah, if you were like the hottest, most handsome, powerful warrior, you would get sacrificed to the gods in the Aztec Empire.
So you would have been fine.
Yeah, that's great. You would have lived, this would be a great insult. You would have lived to a ripe old age in the Aztec Empire.
You would have to explain that they killed the most handsome, because I don't think anyone knows that offhand.
I know. Yeah. But at the time, I bet in ancient Aztec Empire, that was a killer insult.
I bet you're getting home real safe tomorrow.
You're seeing, this guy's gonna see his grandkids.
Yeah, right? Got a guy living to a ripe old age of 40.
Oh, I see someone in this room's gonna be collecting Medicare.
Medicare. What was old in the Aztec days? Like 38?
Yeah.
Old man.
And that is also, you'd see your grandkids at 38.
You probably would. You'd probably see a couple generations.
Yeah, for sure. Pumping them out. They gotta. You kill them.
Yeah, I mean,
I always think like the winners of some sports games will get executed. Longest sports game ever. Two soccer teams trying not to score. It's very.
It would actually be crazy to be like at old age right now. Like, considering we're in our 30s, and in, a couple hundred years ago, we'd be like, oh, it's been a good life.
Yeah. Time to let the next ones take it over.
I'm happy with what I've done.
Mm-hmm.
Done jack shit.
Is this a Japanese whiskey?
No, it's just Jack Daniels.
It's Jack Daniels. Okay. Is
that okay?
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's okay. It's no Japanese whiskey.
No.
It's
I mean, you didn't give me Japanese whiskey.
I give you, I guess, Irish whiskey.
I gave you like the opposite, like the most American whiskey.
Yeah.
I guess Jack Daniels is probably considered the most American, like, branded. Maybe Tito's is like the other most branded.
Bud Light.
Liquor.
Oh,
liquor. Because like every American, Budweiser is the American beer.
Yeah.
But like a lot of beers are like, you come home from a hard-working day out in America, you want a Coors Light. You've been working on those American mountains. But most of the alcohols are like tequilas. Obviously, they've got Mexico.
Yeah, tequilas.
Down.
I told you I've been to Tequila Town in Mexico.
Tequila Town.
It's not far from Guadalajara, and it's like where they call it something else in Spanish, obviously. Tequila Ciudad. No, I don't know. Not far from Guadalajara, they make all the tequilas there. It's pretty cool. You take a little tour, and you're just like, not all of them, but a lot. They make tequila there. I guess I don't really remember all the details.
Yeah. They got tequilas, though.
But there's a place near Guadalajara where they make tequila.
I mean, imagine you get to Tequila Town. There's like, we don't have fucking tequila here. No.
Yeah, no, it's just, like in Spanish, tequila means town.
Yeah, town. I went to the second largest gin bar in the world, according to their website yesterday.
Where?
In New York, right near my office.
Okay. Even the first largest gin bar isn't the craziest brag. Second largest.
We looked it up. I guess they have the most amount of gins available.
Oh, okay.
It's not like space-wise. Sorry.
You talked about that mystical runner that's faster than everyone. There's some alcoholics got more gins.
I think they had 1,100 bottles.
There's a gin collector out there with 1,200 bottles.
But he's not a bar.
Well, my point is, we're not really measuring the gins correctly because this mystery gin man.
You have to be a bar to be in a bar competition.
What's a bar? It's if you give him enough money, he's gonna pour you a drink
illegally. That's a hooch.
The licensing makes them. They're the second biggest gym bars living a lie.
What makes Usain Bolt the fastest? The licensing, the
medals.
medals.
It was the race.
Yeah,
it was a race to see who could fastest. That would be like the gym bars have to be like who can pour the most different glasses of gin. You know, like one can pour 1,100 different glasses of gin.
I'm sure someone out there has a collection bigger, but they're just not a bar. I don't doubt you there. Someone's got over 1,100 bottles, but the second largest.
What if they're in a foreign country where the liquor licenses are looser?
Well, the first was in according to the internet was a little vague because we had two different answers, but Google had one as this island I hadn't even heard of off the coast of Portugal, and when in my head I was thinking biggest gin bar's got to be big. The island was the tiniest. I'm like, is it the whole fucking island?
The whole island is Gin Island?
It could be. But also, how are they I mean, maybe it's just a port? I don't know. We didn't look too much into it. We got distracted by all the gins.
Of course, you were in the second biggest gin bar.
Yeah.
There's things to do there.
Presumably,
drink a lot of gin.
There's not much to do, honestly, other than it's a bar. When you see, it's like every bar has a bunch of bottles around, but these, I guess you can
take. This bar only serves the worst type of alcohol. I hate
funny,
gin, dude.
Beautiful bar too, in the middle, and they have all most of the gins were on the wall. In the middle, they had tequila, but it was still the nice bottles. In the middle of all that, they just had a fat ass bottle of Fireball. I was like, who the fuck is coming to the gin bar and be like, yeah, give me a Fireball on the rocks?
That's for, Actually, I don't know what I would pick between gin and Fireball. I really don't like gin.
I'm sure there's one of 1,100 we could get you to.
But is it, if you don't like whiskey or something, maybe.
I think there's a lot of variability.
Gin, maybe. I don't know.
We'll find you one, buddy. We'll go back.
I gotta drink 1,100 gins.
If that's how many it takes.
I'll just grow immune to it by the way before I find one I like.
You'll start to like it. Mm-hmm. You think if you drink something enough, you'll just like it?
You can make yourself like. I did that with whiskey. I'll drink whiskey on the rocks sometimes now.
And you love it?
I really enjoy it now. Man, did I hate it when I started, but I was like, this is the manly cowboy thing to do. I gotta learn to drink.
Are you trying to be a cowboy?
Just whatever, in general. So I forced myself to do it many times, and now I actually do enjoy it. But man, did I hate it for a long time. I'm fine.
Well, it's like cigarettes. The first couple cigarettes
are ass, and then the rest are amazing.
Last couple, do you think they're more ass or amazing?
Probably even more amazing. Cigarettes just get better. No,
there's definitely a plateau. Well, I guess if you
smoke too much in a day, you start going.
Yeah,
Nick sick.
But I feel like there's a point where you can get that perfect buzz because the more you need to smoke,
it's right
the harder it is to get Nick sick.
Right about a pack a day.
For now,
sweet spot for I don't know.
Is there a point where people stop smoking more? You think? Because obviously
there's an upper limit. The people that are a pack a day is a ton. Some people smoke 30 or 2, and
I was gonna say, do you think there's
blows my mind?
30 to me, timing wise, doesn't even seem difficult. That's 2 cigarettes.
It's not timing wise. It's just your mouth is so dry.
Sure. And you have to work outside, or you're just the worst coworker ever.
Yeah.
Hey man,
aren't there laws where you have to let smoke breaks happen?
Well, I'm saying more if you're smoking 30 a day, you can't be taking.
Well, I usually go out, smoke 2. It's not or 2 or 3. It's not smoke 1, come back in for 5 minutes, leave again. It's not. I can only smoke cigarettes 1 at a time. So I'm doing a lot of walking. I'm getting my steps in.
So you're smoking 2 cigarettes at a time?
No, you smoke 1, then smoke another in 1 smoke break. Does that make sense?
Mm.
If you're smoking 30 cigarettes a day, probably you're smoking 3 or 4 cigarettes on 1 smoke break.
Damn.
And then returning.
So you're just fucking.
Yeah.
I know chain smoking is. It's a cool idea. It's bad. It's bad. Chain smoking is bad, but the idea of just not even stopping and continuing the chain, I like it.
The train chain.
Yeah, it's
the chain train. Yeah.
It's the glue sticks when you had the hot glue guns.
Oh, and you put it in as it runs out.
And it would just perfectly go in.
Yeah.
Satisfying.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of what Kyle used to call it, butt fucking.
When he would put the extra glue stick in?
No, lighting someone else's cigarette with the butt.
Like you were doing a lot of hot glue gunning with your high school friends.
Yeah, dude, we hot glue gun a lot.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
mean, to be fair, I definitely hot glue gunned more in high school than I did.
Way more. When was the last time you hot glue gunned?
Probably sometime in college.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, college. We had a hot glue. I remember having one in like our home when we were like growing up, and that felt like a cool. I'm like, nah, mom, I'll hot glue gun it. Don't worry, I got this.
Yeah. There is a period of your life where hot glue gunning is badass.
Oh yeah, no, it's still kind of cool.
You're like, stand clear. This is a little dangerous. I need to apply these pipe cleaners to this cardboard cutout.
And you're hot glue gunning. You're like, bro, I need more ammo. Give me another stick. We're putting in a fresh log. Yeah, hot glue gunning is kind of cool.
There's something that's bugged me. It's a trend online for 3D printer people and stuff. They make
3D printer people.
This has reminded me of it. They make a koozie. They call it a tactical koozie. Perhaps you've seen it. Basically what it is, it's a koozie that holds 2 beers. And what they show you in the videos is someone finishes the beer in the koozie, and then they slam this tactical koozie on a stack of 2 other beers, and it launches their empties out of the current thing. Then I'm thinking about it, and it's like, so you drank 1 beer, then like pushed the other one to the top and put the empty on the bottom. I hope I'm doing this justice with my words. So that you could then finish the top one, and now you have 2 empties in there, and then you slam it on another stack of 2. That's a lot of work. It should be each time you finish, you slam it on a stack of 1 and keep it loaded that way.
Agreed.
The double stack is for marketed purposes only.
And well, I'm sure, yeah, it was for the commercials.
Yes, just so cut it out. Show me how you really use the tactical koozie, and why can't it just be 1 beer?
Well,
but then you're coming very close to just drinking beers
regular. What if
you
also just started cutting holes in the bottom of one of your beers and then opening them both? Then you could be like making a, if you cut a hole in the bottom of beer on top and then open the bottom beer and do that to the other stack as well, you're basically drinking them together. And then when you reload, it's like the same thing. You just have to have like some guy
that's cutting open beers and welding them back together.
You just have to weld them, I'm sure.
Or buy a tall boy. Yeah. Reinvented the tall boy.
Essentially.
With extra stuff.
You know when you really want to drink a tall boy, but all they have these
just double koozies,
12-ounce beers.
They just people that want to drink tall boys and haven't figured that out yet. Damn.
Do you think we get further than tall boy? Like, is there a limit to?
There's bigger boys. There must be bigger
boys. Yeah,
but
like 40 ounces is so far a limit. But as if humans evolve, will we require more larger?
More and more.
We've been doing it with sodas. Sodas are getting bigger.
They toned it down.
Yeah, wasn't there a governor that like banned?
Dude, you used to be able to get monster sodas at McDonald's.
Didn't they do it in New York? Like New York and New Jersey banned like the supersize cup or something.
Bugs me to no end, dude. Like, why are you making me buy 2 sodas? Why can't I put these in 1 cup?
And then I think like
it's not stopping anyone that wants more soda.
Exactly. Right. Well, I mean, it probably did. Realistically, you're not gonna go back. Like all the drive-through.
But
people.
If you know you want that much soda, you go. I guess I'll have 2 larges. Like,
I'm sure they ran the numbers. But then I think it was Chris Christie, the like kind of chubbier governor of New Jersey. He was like part of his marketing campaign. He was like, "I'm bringing back the big gulp." It was the big gulp.
That's not bad. Gulp. That's not a bad marketing.
He fucking
campaign.
won. If I'm not mistaken.
It is funny to pick just a niche random thing that just kind of annoyed people and get people on your side.
I mean, like build the wall, obviously not niche, but that was such a funny thing to like build your entire platform on.
Dude, a New York mayor goes, "I'm bringing back mango vapes."
Yeah,
that's my whole thing.
Legit.
That's it. Mango vapes return to the city.
Honestly, they might win that.
They might win that.
I think Curtis Sliwa.
Was he big on mango vapes?
I don't think he would have kept the ban.
Yeah, that would win you a bajillion voters. Like,
you might as well just do the whole tobacco.
You don't
movement.
Speak on any other topic. You're just hyper focused on these mango vapes.
I feel like there's some reason they did that, money wise. Like they have to.
Those kids. It's like kids like the fruity flavors.
Fuck them kids, dude. Come on.
Yeah, now they've got kids smoking hard vapes, tobacco-flavored vapes.
Get them started on the tobacco
Pushing them closer to cigarettes.
Let him hit the fucking candy. I mean, no, it's wrong.
Obviously, the vapes are terrible.
The kid's going to hit the cranberry kush vape before he's going to hit the tobacco. What is it, like old tobacco?
Yeah. I think you can still do mint, though, because it's like menthol.
It's just tobacco and like plain.
Some places are getting rid of menthol.
Yeah, no, menthol's illegal, I'm pretty sure, in the city.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm not 100% on that, but I know for
part
sure.
Part of me is annoyed. The other part of me is like, only the But you got to be a tough guy.
What,
Smoke cigarettes.
Menthol's harsher than non.
But they're easier to smoke.
But they're worse for you.
No, I understand, but they're easier to smoke. They don't like.
That's the trade-off.
You go, it feels like I just brushed my teeth.
I guess. They had those like Camel Crushes. I remember those were really popular. When we were younger.
I have a friend that smoked them. Those are great because it's like, it's menthol if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Fun, and it was fun to crack the little thing in there.
But like, of course, what do you menthol if you want? You always wanted it. You're not gonna smoke it.
Sometimes I take a puffs, no menthol, and then be like, maybe now.
Well, that's I think that's what it was for. You do it halfway through,
menthol, but you can't undo it.
No,
you can't go non-menthol, menthol, non-menthol.
There's another thing you have to crack to like stop the menthol.
It cuts it out.
Where are we at? We're at 49 minutes.
All right.
I've just been chatting, dude.
Well, I did want to say I offered a gentleman a cigarette. This was a while ago, actually, but it stuck with me.
I thought you were gonna like say something important. You're like, I did want to say something.
No, it's not important. I'm just being reminded of it.
I meant more
before we go to jokes.
Oh, I do have something I wanted to say as well.
I offered him, it was an American Spirit. This was years ago now. I offered him an American Spirit, and he takes it, and he rips the filter out with his teeth. Like, bites it and rips it out. And I had never seen this before, to the point where I was like, oh, shit, man, what happened? You want another one? And he's like, what the fuck? No. And he goes, I'm a real, he said the N-word. He's an African-American fella. And like, that's just how he liked to smoke them. And I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, I've never seen that ever.
Honestly, I respect that.
Me too, but it's like,
because like that's any spliff that we'll smoke. That's the same no filter, essentially.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but I was just like, all right, making me feel bad. I'm smoking cigarettes, and you're like, I'm not smoking them hard enough.
Oh, what are you wearing? Is that a cigarette condom on your shit?
Yeah, you got a filter.
Whack.
You're not drowning in tar, you fucking pussy.
Like, look at these teeth.
Oh wait, sorry.
No, please.
I was gonna say, my mother watched our podcast recently for the first time.
That's always good.
Did I tell you about this?
Where she told my brother? Oh, wait, I don't think I told you about this. All right, you go first.
No, nothing like she told your brother. She comes to me, and she was like, you guys need a theme. There's no theme to your podcast. I think when I go to listen to a podcast, I want to learn something new. And like,
we could I'm sorry, we could be teaching more.
And I was like, Mom, I could not be more clear. This is so not for you, and I wish you would not listen to it. And she's like, I know, but even as an older person, I just think I know what works, and this isn't what works. And so I go, okay, I'm gonna send you one of the top 3 most popular podcasts right now, and tell me what you think. I sent them an episode of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast, and she goes, I think they need a theme. I had the same feedback. She's like, if they had a theme, I think they could really pull this off.
Really make this work.
Yeah.
Mom, they're making it work. We appreciate the feedback.
Yeah. If she watches this, I doubt she'll be a repeat listener.
She's not making it this deep, I imagine.
No.
I guess they saw my brother and Gina at church, and they.
Wait, when? After post-marriage? Pre-marriage?
I think it's pre.
Okay.
I don't know. Jack told me about this. It was pre. Jack told me a little while ago, but he said that she asked them if they watched the podcast, like your mom asked Jack and Gina, and Jack and Gina were like, here and there. And she was like, I think they could do better.
My mom's not like,
hey,
now we have to make it work so I can be like, I showed you, Mom.
Take this, Mom.
My parents have been so supportive. I need something where I can be like, haha, you know?
They have been so supportive.
I know.
Lovely parents.
Yeah. Finally, I have something to prove them wrong about. Where they don't think, yeah,
dude, and that would be such a spite thing too. With Leonard proving him wrong too.
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
another YouTube career.
Filling the listeners. My brother went on vacation to Bali, never came back, and now he's a big YouTuber. But
hey, where's our fucking plug on Aquatic Apes? We'll plug
that
you,
would
bro.
be crazy. He's like, I just killed this tuna. While doing it, my waterproof headphones were playing the Moose Lounge. Wouldn't
that be crazy? It's your brother.
But it would be weird. It doesn't fit. If you've watched this kind, it doesn't fit nicely.
We have some crossover audience.
Yeah,
we'll kill a fish.
Fisherman.
We'll do a collab. We'll go to Bali.
He is successful because every once in a while I tell people what my brother does, and they go, "Oh fuck, I've watched his videos." Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean early on, but I was the one who sent you the video. I was like, "Is this your brother?" I recognized his voice. I was like, "I'm pretty sure." Yeah, Leonard's a good guy. Is he getting married or is he married?
No.
Oh,
opposite.
We'll cut this.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. No one is listening to this.
On that note, though, this is the only thing I wrote down. I got a notification like right when I just popped on Hinge. Immediately, it was like, "Good news, we've increased your distance radius." They like spun it in such a way that it was like,
great news
to find you more compatible matches. I'm like, oh, great.
No one around you likes you, so we're expanding the perimeter.
In the densest city in America.
Yeah.
No.
You know, there's like 80 million people within a mile of you. Well,
none of them. So we're gonna go up to 5 miles. But I think I went from 5 to 10, which is like now we're getting
Jersey.
Radius
Westchester.
is a big issue. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Like, no.
That's no good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jokes.
Yeah.
Unless you got anything else.
I'm trying to think if I have anything else. Church. I've been doing the collections at church now.
How's that going?
You know, like the people, I walk down the aisles of the basket and collect the money.
You didn't have to tell me, but I appreciate it.
We just, you know, not all our listeners know this.
Listeners.
And every once in a while, the priest will be like, "There's 2 collections today." God, you feel awful doing that second run through. It's not a pleasant. You do the first run through, and everyone's like, "Yeah, I'll get to the church."
Why are there 2?
And it's always like they have something else, and he never does a good job. And then it's like I'm just back at the same pew 5 minutes later, being like, "Again?
You sure?
Anything else?"
Are you going to the people that don't donate or didn't donate on the first run?
Well,
or
you have
the
to
ones that donated the most on the first run.
You have to go to every single pew and kind of like, there's no other way to say it. You kind of just like give them a look. Like, you gotta.
What's the percentage you get on the second run versus the first?
So much smaller.
Like, give me
a fifth.
Still,
yeah, and it's usually the people that just
so
like.
you're telling me there's money left on the table for a third?
That was the 1/10.
You just go until someone.
So people are like, "What
nothing?
the fuck, dude?" But it feels like you're going back, being like, "You were holding out on me, weren't you?" Like, I know.
Right.
I know you got. I saw you got a few extra.
Just got a call from the big guy upstairs. He knows what's in your wallet.
Got an organ that needs repair.
It sounds like an impractical Joker's punishment. Just like keep going until you get like
that was
10 different collections.
They had Sal stand at the door of a nightclub and be like, or for a concert thing, and it was like it's $5 cover. And then he did this all evening, and everyone's in. And halfway through the concert, the guy goes, "There was not supposed to be any cover. Some guy was robbed, but he had to be in the concert." And then they gave him all the money, but in coins to give back to people. So he's giving them quarters to return their $5, and they're like, "What the But that was like almost dangerous. Like, I guess people attack.
There were a couple pranks that they did that were dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm living on the edge now. Now that I know that people out there are just bopping you with guns, and I was making sure. I got over the weekend we were in Arizona. My Uber was picking up me and my friends. He was parking pretty poorly, so I was going around the back of the car to just get in the side seat, but he was still parking. And while he was doing that, the car coming this way, they were like honking and yelling at him, just like, basically causing they were mad that he was blocking the road a little bit. So I turned over and I was very like jovially like, "Guys, relax, like fuck off, come on." He's picking us up. I did say fuck off. I did use the F word, which clearly was fighting words, because right when I said that, our Uber had figured it out. My buddy goes in. I'm like letting him in the car, and as I'm like shutting the door, see this man sprinting over to our car, bangs on the passenger door, because I just shut the door, with a gun, which I'm thinking if I had locked the door, I don't know what he would have done, but I would have never thought to lock the door, because I would think, who's insane enough to open a door, opens the door, punches me in the face with the gun, and then sprints away. And we were all just kind of like, what?
We're like, all right, we won't be doing that again.
And someone said, should we get out? We were like, he had a gun.
Yeah.
Like, hey, don't do that.
Excuse me, sir.
We need to talk to you.
There's a certain etiquette involved in the road.
But I feel like as someone who's lived in New York, I don't want to call myself a New Yorker, but, forming into a New Yorker, yelling at someone on the road, like that's not supposed to turn into a fight. It typically doesn't. Like I've said that 100 times, fuck off, in New York. And then I was thinking today, like, does that carry a little more weight elsewhere.
Probably.
Yeah, like a fuck off down south probably is a little more.
Like, excuse me,
but
sir.
Literally, yeah. Like I couldn't have been more like smiley fuck off than but I feel like a New Yorker understands that a fuck off doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah. Well, they just hear it all the time.
Yeah.
It's not that it doesn't mean anything. You just grow immune.
Well, that kind of makes it not mean anything, no?
No, it just makes you immune, kind of like poison. Like, you take it in little doses, you're immune. Doesn't mean poison is not poison.
Well, I mean, it kind of does.
It's not poison to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't. It's like.
So it's still poison.
But the word, it's like poison in the Northeast has less of an effect than poison elsewhere.
We're getting poisoned all the time.
We're just constantly poisoned. That's what I'm saying. Like it means less here. It does mean less. Like I'm not actually.
Yeah, it does mean less here.
That's what I'm saying. So it's
Yeah.
But now I'll think twice when I'm not in the city and I'm telling someone to fuck off.
All right, let's do jokes. I think it's joke time.
Okay. I really like this moose.
I don't know how you want to split this up.
You know how I want to split it up.
I know how you want to split it up.
Ready?
Just. All right. I got an empty sheet of paper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wrote them online.
Oh, what the fuck is?
You want me to text it to you?
You wrote them.
Someone emailed them to me.
Michael Stand?
But I still wanted one of us to throw the paper, You have your phone right there?
What? Yeah, I have my phone. Why?
I just texted you the joke.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
There's a joke. We should just trade. Give me this one.
Why?
Just because it will go better this way.
What?
No, there's sincerely no reason other than, yeah.
That's. I guess I'll need to know the reason off air.
All right, you want to go first?
No, you have 3. You should go first.
All right, I'll go first. Ooh, this is our top. I'll start with the topical one.
The news joke.
This is a news joke from Michael Raffone. You know, Michael Raffone writes all of my jokes, and Michael Stand writes all of your jokes.
Yeah, but they're both really into politics this week.
They're both really into politics this week. They finally figured out how the internet works. The Huffington Post just released a list of the top 10 ways to increase dopamine.
You need some dopamine right now.
The Huffington Post just released a list. The Huffington Post just released a list of the top 10 ways to increase dopamine. And surprise, surprise, I can't afford any of them.
Yeah. It's when they find the cure to cancer, it's just gold.
Yeah, it's like a spa on the 79th floor in Midtown. And I'm like, oh, yes, I'm sure that would cure a lot of my problems.
Yeah. Always an expensive solution to these problems. I recently got diagnosed with 2 things: a big dick and a delusions of grandeur. Delusions of grandeur.
Give that one another go.
I don't know if I get it right away.
Delusions of grandeur? You never heard that?
I understand, like, life's gonna be better.
That you think, you're delusional, where you think everything's way better than it is.
Okay, I get it now. I recently got diagnosed with 2 things. A humongous cock and the delusion of grandeur.
Okay. Delusions of grandeur. That's whatever. It doesn't matter.
Ooh.
People don't know this, but analogies are actually really hard to write. Analogies are a lot like, they're sort of similar, kind of like analogies. They're hard. An analogy is like a rock. It's hard.
I understand that. There was no notes that would have gotten me to do it like that. Oh, jeez, this mic is just coming.
Oh, I didn't hit the camera. Oh no! This is not our first technical malfunction.
We're going rogue.
Oh no, dude, are we doing this? Are we finished this rogue? We've never tried this.
Honestly, I don't hate this.
I don't hate it at all.
We should do this more.
This is nice.
Get this out of here.
Get this thing out of here. We're going to catch. Right now. This is going to be the last days we use our mic stands.
I hurt my wrist over the weekend. Punching a bag.
All right. Oh wait, I think you have one more.
I have one more, and you have one more.
All right, you go first.
Why was the pony sad on Halloween?
Why?
Because he was a one trick or treat pony.
Come on. Great. There's a popsicle stick joke right there. You should send that to Laffy Taffy.
Well, maybe they'll take it.
Send it to Laffy. I tried. I looked once. I was like, there was a time where Laffy Taffy would like take your joke and give you a few $100s if they took it. That time is long past.
Well, why is that time long past?
Because I think they just have enough jokes.
And ChatGPT crank.
The number of people eating enough Laffy Taffy that they start seeing repeat jokes is so low that they're like, we're just fine.
Do you think this joke's been told before?
I haven't heard it, and I've heard a lot of jokes. But my point is, they're like, we don't need new jokes because, again, not enough people are eating enough Laffy Taffy to be like, hey, 1,000 Laffy Taffies ago, I read this joke. Did you? It's me, right?
It's all you, baby.
I don't want this podcast to end, dude. We're crushing it. This is great. I don't want it to go away. We got two.
We can switch over to the Patreon.
How many moose do we have? We have 3 moose in frame. Is that it? We got to do one.
Is that it?
Well, if we get to 100 episodes, we had 100 episodes. No,
probably got like 60.
We'll probably get Well, if we get to 100 episodes, we got to bring in the inflatable moose head. It looks like it's been stuffed
in my garage.
Is that what's in your garage at home?
I think so. I mean, it was.
It was over your bed for a short period of time. You know the one? It's like it basically.
Was over my bed in college.
For many years, Brian had it. It was like suppose you hunted a moose and cut off its head and then mounted it on the wall. It was that, except it was just a balloon that was inflated.
Yeah, people thought it was real. Like if it was,
no, they did.
Dude, in the dark garage after a couple of drinks, people did think it was real. I'm serious.
They go, Brian, when did you hunt a moose?
People asked me. It wasn't like I'm making it up.
Does
we
it
have
say?
120 videos.
No, but that includes shorts. It includes shorts, and also we have a couple videos on there that are not full podcasts. So we'll have to count at some point. But we should know because if we get to 100, we got to do something special. But all right.
Yeah.
I guess all good things must come to an end. So let me do the final joke here. I'm just going to wing it. President Donald Trump reacted to this past weekend's White House dinner. President Donald Trump reacted to this past weekend's White House dinner shooting by stating that the assailant's sprinting ability could earn him an NFL contract. He also mentioned that perhaps Tiger Woods could join NASCAR and Lee Harvey Oswald had a mean curveball. Lee Harvey Oswald's the guy that killed
Lincoln.
Yeah. And Tiger, he's being associated with Tiger Woods in this joke?
He actually said the first thing is what.
Okay, no, I got you. Why did I just confused why Tiger Woods got put in here?
You know,
you threw him. Is he gonna? Are you predicting he's gonna try to kill a president? Not you, but Michael Stand. Is your writing team predicting that he's gonna kill?
Enough of these pills, man.
I did. I kind of.
What was the first thing he said after his last DUI?
I don't know.
I was on the phone with the president.
Did he really?
Yeah.
And he might have been. It might be.
No, he was.
He was?
Yeah, they were like he was off talking.
That's why he crashed?
No.
Oh, that'd be crazy. Donald Trump is causing Tiger Woods to crash on the telephone.
He was after, he had been out of the crash whenever assessed, the cops were like letting him a little too loose and he was, 10 feet away from the car and they're like, "Hey, you got to come over here." He's like, "Okay, one sec." He comes over, he's like, "Sorry, I was on the phone with the president." Like, totally just big dick.
And the president says, "I don't need to do a breathalyzer."
The president actually says I'm good, so.
President says I'm set.
Without the microphone here now?
All right, let's see. It's no better.
It was better.
A little better. I guess, but you're shooting righty. So yeah, there's no more excuses.
No, well, usually I have to like flick it over.
Yeah, no, I know.
But I tried to kill it, and I just told you I hurt my wrist this week.
All right, well, those have been smooth times.
And some good rhymes.
Here at the Moose Lounge. We'll see you at some point.
Thanks, everyone. Dude, you didn't throw your paper.
That's the blank one.
Right, well, mine was blank too. I made them blank so that we had things to throw.